Hello there, good day. This is the voice of Emmanuel Okefa, who is also fondly called Mr. Hilltop. I warmly welcome you to this special teaching titled The Seven Pillars of Wealth Creation. What you were not told before now, which has caused you to be poor. As a matter of fact, this thing should have actually been held on my teaching on WhatsApp. Yes, for those of us who have been part of this particular training, the insider secret on the latest internet money strategies. We had actually prepared to do this yesterday on YouTube Live, but we had issues with StreamYard, the software which I am connecting to YouTube. So this is just like a makeup to be able to cover up what I could not share yesterday. And if you are new here, probably you just stumbled upon this tutorial. You're also very much welcome. Should in case you have not yet enrolled for this training, please ensure that you do the tasks that you are seeing on your screen here to participate. Okay. The training is going to be for as free as long as possible, which I am using to be able to give back to the society. All right, and moreover, this is the first time I'll be doing this. Okay, so basically, what I intend teaching us right now is to give us the pillars of how money is made. Okay, so now being rich and being wealthy is different. Okay, being rich is talking about money basically, but to be wealthy involves a whole lot of things. Wealthy in the mind, wealthy in your social life, wealthy in a whole lot of things. Okay, there's no time to begin to go into such grammatic definitions right now, but let's go into the business of the day. Okay, the slides I decided not to write much there, because I do well by speaking inspirationally. Okay, although I already know what what to talk about before now, but from the moment I begin to speak, inspirations will begin to download into me and I'll be pouring it out. So at this point, I want to advise you, if you have not yet done so, to get your pen and your paper to take note of certain key things that you will be learning, all right, from this training, from this teaching. All right, so 7 pillars of wealth creation. Now, what is a pillar? A pillar is a structure upon which a building rests upon. Okay, so if you want to create a house, for example, you need certain pillars that will be able to withstand pressures. Okay, because you want to lay something upon it. So if you don't have these pillars, you will struggle in making wealth available for yourself. And this is exactly why you have been poor before now, right? So let's go into that quickly. Pillar number one. Pillar number one is knowledge. Now, when I talk about knowledge, you know, said the word of God said the entrance of God's word bringeth light. All right, and it gives understanding also. That is knowledge. All right, the Lord said in the book of Hosea that his people, I think Hosea 4:6 or thereabout, he said that his people perish for lack of knowledge. Now, I want to ask you, what do you know that can actually cause you to become wealthy? What do you know? What do you know? All right, do you before you can actually be successful in a career, you have to go through school. For example, you go to the primary, like in Nigeria now, we deploy a system called 66334 or something like that. Yeah. So you have to go to the primary school for 6 years, go to the junior secondary school for 3, senior secondary school for another 3 years, then university for 4 years if your course takes 4 years, right? So that is what it means by what that formation. Why? So that you can be able to obtain certain knowledge. You need knowledge to be able to know how to create wealth for yourself. Wealth creation does not come cheap. Do you understand me now? It does not come cheap at all. Number two thing you must know very quickly now is integrity. Is integrity, right? For you to actually create wealth for yourself, you must have integrity. You know, I heard the story of someone that actually decided to dupe a lady on Facebook. She won a giveaway on a particular Facebook group, and then the lady chatted her up and to say, send me your account number, let me give you your 50k that you won. All right, now, which she did. Now the lady who was doing the giveaway mistakenly sent her 500k, like she added an extra zero behind the 50. Okay, so it was a mistake, and then she told her, like, please make a refund to my account, it was a mistake. And you won't believe it, that lady who won it decided not to send it back. Instead, she blocked the woman, and then she just went off like that. She thought she was smart. But guess what? 2 to 3 years later, I just saw the story just last week on my WhatsApp. She came back and started complaining to her that she should please beg her that her health is going bad, things about her life are going bad. And she then went out to reach out to the lady to start telling her that about 2 3 years ago, I'm the one that scammed you, I'm the one that did this to you, please forgive me, things have not been going well with me, I've gone to meet prophet, they told me that I should come and apologize to you. But guess what? The woman said, look, I did not curse you, go with yourself, maybe you took the money. I've forgiven you, I did not even think about it. Now what is it? It simply tells you that if you want to be wealthy, your hands must be clean. The Bible says in the book of I think Psalm 24 there about, they said that who shall ascend to the hill of the Lord except he that has a clean hand and a pure heart. All right, so wealth creation is done with purity, is done with cleanness. So you have to have integrity. You know what the scripture also said in the book of Proverbs? It said a good name is better than riches. Yes, that is it. Anywhere my name is being mentioned, Emmanuel Okefa or Mr. Hilltop, people always respond with that cheerfulness. People always respond with eagerness, and the people respond with joy because they have known me. They know what I stand for. They know what I would do. They know what I would say at any point. Right? It's all about integrity. It's not really about the wealth, and I will tell you how this also plays out in other things you want to do for yourself. Number 3, people. Yes, people. You need people. All right, if you want to indeed have uh, riches, or if you want to be wealthy, yes, you need people. You need people. You need people. If people don't know you, you will struggle. Now let me tell you the mathematics of actually becoming rich. Now, for you to become a millionaire, you need to have something that can target up to 1 million people. You need to have a product, or you need to have a service that can target 1 million people. By the time you target 1 million people, let's say they pay 1,000 naira each, you have become a millionaire. 1,000 naira to 1 million people. Now, what about becoming a billionaire? You need 1 billion people to reach. And the world right now, we are over 7 billion in our population, at least from the last census count that I know of. Okay? So, the more people know you, the better for you. And how can people actually believe in you? In as much as for you to be able to know that means you have to gain them through your knowledge. So people will not come to you just like that. People come to you based on the knowledge you have, which is the value that you're offering. Okay? Then number 2, people will also get to come to you because of your integrity. Okay, if for example today now with the kind of reputation I've built, if I happen to become dubious tomorrow, trust me, everyone will go back and my name will be tarnished. Okay, so that is also the same thing you need to understand, that you must learn to build your knowledge, you need to build your integrity, and through that, people will be able to refer you. Right about now, the businesses that I do real estate, even though it's on a low key now, people refer me, even when I don't talk about it on my status. People just share it to other people, and they'll be like, oh, someone told me about you, I need to get this done, I need to get it done. Why? Because I've been able to build that rapport, build that understanding, build that integrity, build that reputation. So the more people know you, so you must be you must painstakingly desire to allow people know you. You have to put your face out there, put up what you do, okay, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your LinkedIn. Put out your stuff there. The internet has made things very easy. I'm speaking primarily based on the scope of what I've been covering in this training here. The how the year 2022 is creating new 6 to 7 figure earners legitimately. If you have been part of this training, I've been talking about primarily on how people can make money online, right? So this is actually the emphasis upon which I'm actually teaching on. So you need to let people know you. So people is actually very critical. So for some of us here now, you got to know me either through someone referring you, or through people actually talking about it to you, by word of mouth advert or something like that. You just got to see it somewhere. All right. So that is to say that your money is in people and your wealth is also in people. So the more people know you, the better for you. And the way you can be able to groom those people also to actually come up to the level which you desire so that you can become wealthy is very, very key. Listen and listen good. Money, wealth is in people, and the way how you get them to you will actually pay you much better. Number 4, quickly, leadership. Yes, leadership is very, very important. If you seek to be wealthy, you must be a person, you must be a leader. So don't say, oh, I don't have leadership skill, I don't know how to talk to people or something. You have to learn it, you have to imbibe it. All right, you can go on YouTube, follow Brand Tracy, read his books. You can also follow John Maxwell. All right, he's one of the persons that I learned from on YouTube. Right, you must actually imbibe these leadership qualities, because when you talk about people that we talked about in the last point, people will stress you. So you must learn how to command them, not really command as if they are your slaves. I'm talking about leading and guiding them. Yes, okay, because that is very, very critical. They are fundamental to your wealth creation. I know, like I said in the beginning, people did not get to tell you this. That is why you have been poor. If you don't know how to manage people, like I said here, what you were not told before now, which has caused you to be poor. If you don't know how to manage people, you will continue to be poor. All right, so you need to imbibe these things. You need to learn it. Even there's a picture I would have loved to show us. A little child was leading a herd of cows. All right, and I was beginning to wonder, how come these cows did not actually trample over this little kid? How come? That's to show you that, look, it's not about the age, it's about the mindset, it's about the mentality, it's about your composure, it's about your charisma and all these things. So if a little child could be able to do that, then how much more you? So you have to learn leadership qualities, okay, for you to be able to command wealth for yourself. Yeah, the fifth pillar of wealth creation is vision. Yes, he said, according to the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, he said, when you get a vision, you should write it down, so that those who run will be able to run properly. Yes, if you don't have a vision, you won't know where you are going to. All right, you won't know where you are going to. I read the story of Dale Carnegie. All right, one of the greatest men that ever lived in the world, and also from America. All right, I think it was the one who actually made the first $1 trillion, his net worth. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, if he's the one or some other person. All right, now, such men, they had a vision of what they wanted to actualize for themselves. So the question I want to ask you now is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Okay, creating wealth or becoming rich for yourself does not happen just out of nowhere. It's something that you have to consciously, you will consciously walk into it. It's not something you sleep one night and then you just become it, or you see it in your account. And listen good. The money in your account is actually scam. It's not the true value of your money. Yes, if you have taken the teaching I had last week, you will get to understand where I talked about how money is made, at the essence of money. Cash is not your true value. All right. One of the things that shows your true value is this thing called vision. Because by having a clear vision which you can communicate, I'll talk about another point which is key. And you can communicate effectively, that can attract people. You'll be able to generate enormous riches to yourself. All right. And vision is very, very fundamental. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. All right. So if you don't know why you want to be wealthy, you would lose out, you would miss out. All right. So think about your family that you want to build up. All right. In this 21st century now, the way we make money is not like before. All right, whereby you go and sit in a place to work for 9 to 7. All right, I've shown us some alert how that I'm in my room and I'm making 100K, 550K on a daily, on a weekly basis. Right, all these things stems from the vision of what I saw that it's possible, and I keyed into the systems. All right, and these things, I'm not just making the money so that I can be flamboyant. Of course, many of you know that I'm a reserved person, to some level. All this money I make it, and then I push it into other things, push it into ministry, push it into businesses, push it into helping people. All right, that's because I have a vision, I have a goal. So for you to be wealthy, you must have a vision, you must have a reason for you wanting to become. So write it down so that you have an understanding. All right, I gave an assignment last week on the group. and I said, look, write down 7 reasons why you want to be wealthy, why you want to become rich. Okay, I think I'm going to be asking them to submit their answers to me this week. So going forward now, yes, I made an error the other time. The name of the man I wanted to make mention of is not Dale Carnegie. It's actually John D. Rockefeller. Okay, so we can actually make our respective research on that, then and also get to find out more by ourselves. So let's move to the next pillar, sixth pillar for uh, for building wealth. All right, for building wealth. This is about skill. All right, what are you skilled in? Okay, a skill is a specialization, what you are an expert at. Okay, and in our age right now, we have various skills, especially digital skills. I would encourage you to learn digital skills. All right, something that can actually set you apart. A skill is not the same thing as a degree. Take for example, if you wanted to learn programming, for example, you don't need to go to a university to learn how to do that. You could actually take a course on Udemy or Coursera to actually learn it. So you see, it's not difficult. So you need to know the differences, the disparity between a college degree and a skill. A skill can be acquired within a few months, but a college degree has its own purpose too. Do not get me wrong, all right? So you need to know the differences between both. Um, During the course of this training, all right, this internet money secret for 2022, you are going to learn various skills that you will acquire. All right, so for as many of you who are in this training, you will get to learn all these various skills. There are many of them: copywriting, affiliate marketing, web design, web development, and graphics design, a whole lot of skills, and you need to have it in this 21st century that we are in if you want to move forward. The next and last point, the foundation or the pillar upon which wealth can be created, is communication. They say if you are what's it called, if you are if you have the knowledge, if you have the integrity, if you have people, if you have leadership, if you have vision, if you have skill, and you don't have communication, trust me, everything that you know would be good as you not knowing anything at all, right? So you need to learn the art of communication. As someone who wants to build wealth, since you understood that your money is in people, how would you be able to communicate your value? How will you be able to communicate your knowledge? Okay, as students actually don't know these things. Students are undergraduates, and they get to discover it by the time they finish school, they graduate, and then they begin to realize certain things that it's the what they learned in their classroom is not quite the same as what they are seeing out there. The school system doesn't teach you how to make money. Communication here per se is how you present your ideas, how you present your value, how you present your skill. I did a consultation for a guy. The guy is good in development. He was seeking client, and I was like, look, how do you tell these people? So I told him, I said, in 5 minutes, tell me why I should take up what you know. Why should it? How should it benefit me? And then the guy just said 2 sentences, and I was like, "Is that all?" He said, "That's all. Now what more?" I said, "No, no, no. You really cannot get me that way. I won't give you my money for that, because there are others who are actually way ahead of you." And funny enough, there are people who actually may not know as much as you do, but because of the way their presentation is, because of the way they communicate it effectively, they will be able to get the deal. All right. And if you don't have money, everything that you know is as good as nothing. All right. This is a very foundational principle, a very critical pillar that you must know and inculcate into your being. All right. And I'll be rounding up with this. All right. If you want to learn how to do copywriting if you want to know how to communicate effectively, every business person, right? Every business person must learn the art of copywriting. You must learn the art of copywriting. Okay, as you can see right here, this is the Bachelor of Copywriting from the College of Copywriting by Prof. Emmanuel Akpe. This prof that you can see here is not related to the academia. Basically, he's just trying to say that he's so good All right, this is the man that studied microbiology. When he graduated, he didn't see anything to do because the job space now is crowded, and you need to look for a way to actually set yourself apart. So he took courses, and he enrolled in some trainings from some of the top coaches around the world. And for the past 2+ years now, he has trained over 12,000 students. This is a certified course. It's a 1 month course. Basically, what is copywriting? Copywriting is not the same thing as content writing. Content writing is basically the art of writing that entertains, writing to inspire, or writing to just give information. But copywriting actually is it's a type of writing that converts. It's a type of writing that gives you sales. It's a type of writing that makes people do what you ask them to do. And this thing is not just by you. Even people who are so good academically don't have this knowledge. All right, so you could see that it's a different kind of knowledge entirely. It's a different type of skill entirely. Every business person, every coach, any person who seeks to make money online must acquire this particular training. It is 1 month. You have a certificate that is recognized. The top 10 best students will get employment with this company for this edition, which is starting on the 28th. So if you are watching this video now, in fact, you are so lucky. All right, because it's starting on Monday and it will last through to 28th of April. All right, it's 1 month. The tuition fee is 20,000 normally. If you are coming in before it starts, it's 5,000. But because it is me, because you are listening to me, I have a good rapport with him. All right, you will only pay 3,000 naira. Yes, and it's ending today actually. Yes, it's ending today. That is this. Today is 25th. Yes, of March. It actually ended yesterday, but some persons pleaded with me that they were not able to make transfers, so they will pay today. So rather than you paying what's it called, 5,000 for early bird, you pay 3,000. So you pay to the account details that you are seeing here, and then you notify me on WhatsApp. Please notify me on WhatsApp. All right, now there's a reason why you have to take this course, and I will tell you, and I will use that to round up. Let me show you this thing. WhatsApp money secret. Yes, for every of my students, this particular course is a very special course, very loaded. I'm giving you all of the secrets. Some of you have seen some of the alerts I shared on the training group. These are things I've known for the past almost 1 decade now. Things that have worked for me. I'm going to be revealing, pouring my heart so much. I intend releasing this book to sell for 5,000 naira. But I was just thinking about it. What do I do? There's also another book which I'll be giving out anyway to you guys. That one will be free, but for this one, it's going to be exclusive. It's going to be 5,000 naira. But I then thought to myself, okay, why don't I give this out? So this particular one that you're paying to Prof. Emmanuel, you are learning a massive skill entirely. All right, and I'm not getting anything from it. Now, but for this one, this is it. If you are going to take the copywriting course by Prof. Emmanuel Akpe, I'm going to give you this my WhatsApp money secret all for free. That is, you will not pay anything. Now, one of the reasons why you need to actually get this particular WhatsApp money secret is that I'm going to launch a campaign. I will give you a done for you system that will make you to be able to start implementing everything I will teach here, that you can make money from the very minute you finish reading up the book. Yes, it's going to be a challenge. You will make your money effortlessly through this book, and you are getting it for free. All right, courtesy of you purchasing in this training. So this training you are getting for this copywriting, I'm not getting anything from it. I'm not getting money from it. All right, I just want to use this as a double giveaway. Now, this is actually peculiar to those who are taking part in this my training year. Please taking part in this my training year. So if you come later and you see this video, please just take note that you would be paid. Please kindly take note. All right, so what you want to do now is to ensure that you quickly enroll for this, like today. Do not waste any time. It's for your own good, actually. If you don't take it, see, there's nothing you want to learn in this 21st century. There's no skill you want to learn. Say, go on YouTube, go and search for Dan Lok. This thing actually turned his life around when this young man did not know what to do. Copywriting alone, just go on YouTube and search. Copywriting is not it's a skill that makes you to be able to stand out in all other forms of businesses. It can make you to become a boss. It is being applied in everything, in the religious circle, in the entertainment circle. This copywriting skill is applied everywhere, and if you don't know it, you won't be able to make headway in this 21st century internet business. All right, so make sure you get it, and then you will also get this one. You will not pay 5,000 for it. I will teach you exclusively how you can actually start making money. It's a special discount. In the book itself, you will have how to actually make money, but there's a challenge I want to do for those who will have this book, and it's going to be massive. All right, so I'll be pausing here, rounding up here right now by saying, look, every distinguished accomplishment in life, sorry, always follows a process. If you must also succeed, then you have to learn and apply the ropes of this teaching. Yes, so go over this video once again. Like I've taught you guys in the group, you know how to make your YouTube videos go faster. It's just 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes, so you can finish it up without delay. All right. There's no quick fix to actually making money. Actually, even on the online space, there is no shortcut. It's all a process. Never forget that. It's all a process. Okay, it's all a process. See this word that I've highlighted, it's all a process, and you have to learn it, and this can take time. This have to take your ruggedness, your diligence, your perseverance, and your commitment. Very, very important. All right, so thank you very much. I still remain yours truly, Emmanuel Okiefa, also fondly called Mr. Hilltop. All right, I appreciate you so much, and I will be looking forward to your feedback. All right, so for those who might, okay, should in case you want to contact me, you have seen it here. My number, I wanted to type it the other time. Yeah, so this is my number on WhatsApp. You can contact me, and then I'll be seeing you on the other side. Also, I forgot to mention, please ensure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. All of my students, every one of you that will come to watch this video, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button immediately. Please, please, I beckon on you. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell also. All right. So thank you very much. Till we meet again in class on WhatsApp. All right. God bless you. So, like what I've said so far, it is about the 7 pillars of wealth creation. What you were not told before now, which has caused you to be poor. All right, so you can go over them. The first one is knowledge, second is integrity, third is people, fourth is leadership, fifth is vision, sixth is skill, seventh is communication, and then this particular offer right here. And then this book I promised, and then never forget this quote. Write it down somewhere, please. Very, very important. All right. So thank you once again. I'll see you on the inside. God bless you all. You and I, Jesus, you're all that matters. You all that matters. You in front of my oh yes, of my destiny, my melody. You are all that matters. Thank you, Jesus. For two, you and I, Jesus.